Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. It's the end of the week here at Jonasson Plumbing and Rooter. And want to get on here and tell you guys a little bit about garbage disposals. First and foremost, you guys know I'm Jason, owner of Jonasson Plumbing and Rooter. And started the business in 2017. And we're still trying to go strong and keep it growing. And we're all ran here by family. I got my sister-in-law in the office, handling things in the office. Got one of my sister's best friends helping her out with marketing and stuff. Got my brother-in-law and one of my best friends working for me out in the field. You guys all know Jeff and Adam if we've done work for you. So shout out to everybody that makes Jonasson Plumbing go round. And shout out to all of our customers like you guys for keeping us busy. Keep referring us. Keep telling your moms, your dads, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, your neighbors. We appreciate you. When you recommend Jonasson Plumbing and you call and you use us, you're helping a small business. But it's not just a business here, we're a family, like I said. So you're helping put food on the table for my nieces and nephews. You're helping put food on the table for my daughters, my wife, my kids, my family. You're helping a lot of families, okay? So we appreciate you. Just want to let you know. Today we're talking about garbage disposals. The do's and don'ts of garbage disposals to help eliminate plumbing clogs, okay? Very first thing, we want you to keep your garbage disposal clean. I want you to pour a little bit of Dawn dish soap. Dawn dish soap is great. A little bit of Dawn dish soap in some hot water and let the garbage disposal run for a few minutes, okay? It's very important that you have water on when you run the garbage disposal. You don't want to run it dry. So if you run it with hot water and some Dawn dish soap for a couple minutes, that'll help clean the garbage disposal, get rid of all that sludge and food stuff that builds up, okay? Especially after washing the dishes. The second thing we want you to do is run your garbage disposal regularly, okay? Something that's very important with plumbing is exercising the plumbing. Believe it or not, it's gonna last longer if you continue to use things. We go into houses that have sat vacant for years and all the plumbing, in most cases, needs to be replaced, especially the sewer lines. Because if it's not used regularly and you don't have water flowing down that stuff regularly, it starts to build up, cast iron deflates, causes clogs, okay? So we want you to always regularly exercise your plumbing. Frequent use prevents rust and corrosion and assures that all parts stay moving and prevents obstructions from accumulating. That's the whole reason why we want you to use it, okay? Now this one's a little tricky because I always say to my customers, whatever your dog would leave on your plate after you're done eating, right? And I'm kind of bad at this, but I always like to feed my dogs, you know, the scraps that are left over on the plate, and then rinse and put in the dishwasher. So, you know, if you're going to be rinsing food waste with strong flow of cold water, why cold water? Well, it'll cause grease and oils that may get into the unit to solidify. So that can maybe be chopped up before reaching the trap. I like using hot water. That helps. It actually helps heat up that grease and wash it down, right? So if you want to use cold water because you think that it's going to clot the grease up and the garbage disposal will help chop that up and get it down your sewer line, either way, I recommend hot water. That's what I tell everybody. Dawn dish soap and hot water will actually help break down that grease, okay? Number 4, do not grind certain hard materials such as small chicken, fish bones, eggshells, small fruit pits, etc. Now my wife, she likes to use eggshells and thinks that it sharpens the blades on the garbage disposal. I don't know if that was a hack she's seen on TikTok. I don't know if it works or not, okay? So you need to think about what you're putting down this garbage disposal. We want you to run a bit of ice through the garbage disposal to help clean the disposable walls, right? So inside the garbage disposal has walls. So if you run down, put some ice through there and chop that up, it'll help clean those walls, okay? We want you to grind peelings from citrus fruits such as lemons or oranges to freshen up drain smells. Well, you know that if you have a garbage disposal that you don't maintain, and you can start getting an odor from that, okay? So this will help grinding up lemons and oranges to help freshen up that odor. Also, what will help is running the Dawn dish soap with hot water, help clean everything up, okay? We do want you to cut large items into smaller pieces, but not too small. Put them in a garbage disposal one at a time instead of trying to shove a large amount all in at once, okay? Garbage disposals don'ts. These are things that we don't want you to do. Most important rule of thumb, don't put anything in the garbage disposal that is not biodegradable food. A garbage disposal is not a trash can. It's for food scraps only. Non-food items can damage both blades and the motor. When in doubt, throw it out. Don't grind glass. Don't grind plastic, metal, or even paper. Don't grind anything combustible. Don't grind cigarette butts. Don't pour grease, oil, or fat into your garbage disposal or drain. Grease will slowly accumulate and impede your garbage disposal's grinding ability, as well as clogged drains, okay? Believe it or not, we get a lot of calls on garbage disposals making a funny noise. And when we go out there and we take them apart and we take them outside to get out whatever's in there, a lot of times we find broken glass, and believe it or not, pennies, like 1 cent pennies, copper pennies. Somehow, some way, they always find their way into the garbage disposal. So, don't grind extremely fibrous materials like corn husks, celery stalks, onion skins, and artichokes. Fibers from these can tangle and jam the garbage disposal motor and block the drains, okay? Don't turn off the motor or water until grinding is complete. When grinding is complete, turn off the garbage disposal first. Let water continue to run at least 15 seconds. Flushing out any remaining particles, then you can turn off the water once you have your garbage disposal off, okay? Don't put too many potato peels down the garbage disposal. The starches in the potatoes will turn into a thick paste and may cause the blades to stick inside there, okay? And if the blades stick, the garbage disposal is not going to work. You're going to give us a call. We'll come out, take it apart. We'll see what it is. Make sure that we can get it working properly. If not, then we'll recommend a replacement, okay? Don't put large amounts of food down the garbage disposal. Feed food into the garbage disposal a little at a time with water running. It's very important that you have the water running when you're running the garbage disposal. This will help food scraps flow down freely into the drain pipes and out into the sewer, okay? Don't put expandable foods into your garbage disposal. Foods like pasta, rice, when you add water in a pot, they do the same thing. Once inside your pipes or your garbage disposal, and they're there, they can cause many jams and clogs. And it could get expensive for us to come out and clean that out, okay? So a little preventative maintenance will go a long way. Don't grind large animal bones like beef, pork, etc. Avoid putting coffee grounds down into the garbage disposal. However, they can accumulate in drain pipes and causing clogs. It's best to avoid that. Don't use harsh chemicals like bleach or drain cleaners. They can damage blades and pipes. Borax is a natural sink cleaner and sanitizer that effectively works on odor-causing mold and mildew that accumulates in garbage disposals. So right here it says borax is recommended for a cleaner, but I think the best way to clean it, like I stated earlier, is orange peels or lemon peels, something that's citrus you can put down there and actually chop up, and it'll help clean that. Don't put bleach in the garbage disposal. Those chemicals, the harsh chemicals, a lot of calls that we get on garbage disposals is that they're leaking. So we'll come out and take a look and do an inspection and see why it's leaking and where it's leaking from. And in most cases, garbage disposals leak internally. And, you know, that could be just from the age, wear and tear, not properly maintaining the garbage disposal and properly, regularly using it and exercising it. Could be from those harsh chemicals starting to eat away at the garbage disposal internally, okay? Keeping the garbage disposal running problem-free. Ice is an extremely effective and inexpensive method for cleaning the garbage disposal. So ice is another way to clean your garbage disposal. Sharpening the blades and breaking up any grease buildup which is accumulated. Just toss a few ice cubes into the garbage disposal and run it, okay? As the garbage disposal chops into ice cubes, the ice chips will effectively scour all the hard to reach areas of the unit and melt down the drain. Try this twice a month and let us know how it works for you. To remove or prevent nasty garbage disposal smells. Here are some natural methods to clean your garbage disposal that are good for the environment and very inexpensive. We all like inexpensive. Periodically, take a lemon or an orange, toss it in the garbage disposal. The oils and the juice from the fruits and peels naturally clean the walls inside the garbage disposal, and it creates a fresh, long-lasting scent. Another thing, oh, this is kind of cool, is freeze vinegar in ice cube trays. Run those down the disposal. This will keep your blades sharp while safely killing odor-causing bacteria. Number 3, for stubborn odors, pour baking soda into the drain and let it set for several hours before running water and the garbage disposal. And number 4, for really stubborn odors, use a safe cleaning product like Borax. Just pour 3 to 4 tablespoons of Borax down the drain and let it sit for an hour. Then turn on the hot water and flush it away. Okay, that's it for today. Garbage disposals, do's and don'ts. Give us a thumbs up. Leave us any comments. You think something I didn't talk about garbage disposals. And if you have a problem with garbage disposal, give Jonathan Plumbing a call. Have a good day.